different forms, demanding that we fight 100 isolated storms. But every single problem is the same beneath the gloss, a desperate demand that someone suffer pain and loss. And so the situations just recur and rise again, while we attempt to solve them in the fractured world of men. But God would be unfair if any sacrifice were true, and so the single remedy is offered up to you. The Holy Spirit doesn't measure if the wound is great or small. She simply lifts the heavy burden from the darkened wall. She takes the bitter thorns and pulls the heavy iron nails. Where every human effort in the shadow fails, there is no such thing as partial justice in the Mother's sight. She sweeps the false injustices directly in the light. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am God's child, be still my mind and think a moment upon this, and then return to earth without confusion, anchored in the bliss, remembering exactly what my mother loves forever as her child. I am not a body, I am free, awakened in the glory of the absolute decree. We tried to keep some little problems hidden on the shelf, believing we could solve the dark injustices ourselves. We thought that some attacks were fully justified and right, and left the massive obstacles to block the holy sight. But keeping just one problem means you think the child should die, and leaves the miracle of justice falling from the sky. When we refuse to look at what is truly there to see, we lock the very door that would have set the spirit free. Think how great your own release will finally be, when every single problem is surrendered to the sea. Each little hurt is worth no more than just a tiny sigh, before it disappears into the quiet of the sky. What seemed to be a special problem with no earthly cure is now a universal blessing, absolute and pure. The heavy bolts and barriers just fall away and part, to leave the memory of God intact inside the heart. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am God's child, be still my mind and think a moment upon this, and then return to earth without confusion, anchored in the bliss, remembering exactly what my mother loves forever as her child. I am not a body, I am free, awakened in the glory of the absolute decree. I am not a body, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am God's child. The miracle of justice can correct all errors. She takes the thorns and nails away. She does not pause to judge whether the hurt be large or little. She makes but one judgment, that to hurt God's child must be unfair, and therefore is not so. And all you need to do is but to wish that heaven be given you instead of hell. And every bolt and barrier that seems to hold the door securely barred and locked will merely fall away and disappear.